We're talking about the 7 rules for retirement security. And in my 19 years of experience, having begun my wealth management career over 19 years ago with one of the top advisory teams here at Oppenheimer, I have found that if you follow these 7 rules, these will give you the highest probability of having a successful and secure retirement. Rule number 1 is avoid large losses. Rule number 2 is make sure you transition your portfolio from stage 1 to stage 2. Rule number 3 is significantly reduce your volatility. Rule number 4 is earn a reasonable rate of return. And now we're talking about rule number 5, manage taxation. Taxes are a part of life, unfortunately, and it's not enough to produce a plan that delivers enough gross income. When we're putting together a plan, it's not only how much gross income we can bring in, but it's the net after-tax income that counts. And let's assume that you have a budget of $7,000 per month. You've decided that's what you need, $7,000 per month, net after month, to live the retirement lifestyle that you want. And let's assume that you've got a Social Security coming in of $3,000. Let's assume you've got another small pension plan of $1,000. That means you have $4,000 of guaranteed income coming in between the Social Security and pension. That leaves a gap of $3,000. Now, we want to make sure that we can pull that $3,000 from the portfolio in the most tax efficient manner possible. But when we put together plans, we don't like to put together plans that just hit your budget. So if the budget's $7,000, we want to create a plan that delivers excess cash flow. We want to deliver a plan that delivers $8,000, $9,000, maybe even $10,000 per month or more of excess cash flow. Why would we do that? Well, if you're worried about inflation, the number one way that I found in my experience to actually manage inflation is to have the cash to pay extra for things as prices go up. It's really that simple. Also, I found there's a huge psychological effect to having excess cash flow coming in off your portfolio. What happens is it sets you up just like when you were working. You're going to go through retirement saving every month just like when you were working. And I'm sure you can relate, you're just like the rest of us. We've all had unexpected bills that come up. Maybe the roof needs to be replaced, maybe you need a new car, you gotta help out with the kids or grandkids, or you wanna take that trip. Well, if we just hit your budget every month, you're not gonna have the flexibility to do that. But if we create a plan following these rules, and we can deliver to you that excess cash flow above and beyond the budget. So when we're managing the taxation, we're gonna do a tax projection going out. We're gonna show you how much we think you're gonna owe in federal and state income tax. And we're really going to dive deep, understanding that Social Security is taxed differently from pensions, is taxed differently from capital gains, is taxed differently from ordinary income coming off qualified accounts. The goal here is we want to create enough net after cash income that goes above and beyond your budget so you can go through retirement not worrying about just going over your budget, but feel free to spend and enjoy the money.